Hello, here is my note card. I want to thank you for letting me do this speech over webcam. I don't know how I would do it otherwise. Here are my parents and grandparents, all the way from Missouri. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. My wife, who is 5. And my in-laws, 6, 7, and 8, and brother-in-law. Alright. I'm not the greatest at public speaking, so hopefully I do okay. Alright. Someone once told me that dreams don't work unless you do. My name is Thomas and I am a dreamer. I'm going to tell you about a few dreams that I had in my life. My first dream was a dream that my family had. We all had a dream to move to Florida as I grew up. We lived in a place where you didn't move out of that town. You were born there and you died there. Well, unfortunately, no one in my family achieved that dream except for myself. When I was 19, I got married. When I was 20, my wife and I packed up and moved to Florida. When we first got to Florida, it was a real struggle. We had a hard time finding work. We had a hard time finding a place to live. Finally, we found a little house in Tampa that we decided to rent. Every month, our landlord would come and collect our rent. One month, I had a conversation with my landlord, and as he left, that struck up my next dream. That dream was trying to figure out how I could be on the other side of this transaction. That led to the dream of, I want to become an investor. So, for the next 6 months, I tried to figure out how I could become an investor. It was a little hard on a minimum wage salary. So one day I decided, maybe I should become a real estate agent. That would service two purposes. I could learn the business, and I could also save enough capital to start investing into investment properties. So for the next 6 months, I started studying how to become a real estate agent. I became a real estate agent. It was not easy. I failed the test many times. I spent the first year and a half struggling very hard. It took about a year and a half before the business started becoming profitable. Well, now about 2.5 years later, the business is starting to become profitable, and I am now working towards the next goal, which is now I'm going to start working towards becoming an investor. Working as an investor is going to do many things in my life and my family's life. It's going to set my family up. It's going to allow us to be self-sufficient. Our goal is to work towards freedom rather than fortune. It's something that it's been ingrained in us. It's something we have to do. We can't stop until we achieve it. I'm a dreamer. My gears are always turning. There are 3 things you need to make dreams come true, and that's passion, patience, and hard work. I'm living proof that dreams don't work unless you do.
2 minutes, 38 seconds.
Is that all right? Oh. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. I guess that's good.